What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Shawn.Stay.Fitted, dropping another quick video for y'all. I joined the masses and picked up the iPhone 10 or the iPhone X, whatever you prefer to call it. I've had it for 72 hours, so I'm gonna let y'all know what the average person thinks moving up and upgrading to one of the newer, more new generation type cell phones that's out right now with the new advanced operating system and of course the Face ID. So we're going to get right into it and let y'all know how I'm doing with it. iPhone X for 72 hours. Let's go. Alright you guys, we're back. I'm going to do this one pretty much from behind the camera so we can get right into it and I can get more kind of hands-on. But as I said, here we go. iPhone X. As everybody know, when I first moved up to the iPhone, I moved up to the iPhone 6s Plus and decided to move up. And actually, me personally, I just decided to upgrade so I wouldn't have to upgrade again for a while. In case you haven't heard, there's supposed to be 3 more iPhones that's coming out by the end of the year. Supposedly the bigger iPhone X Plus with, like, I want to say a 6.3 screen than the second generation of this iPhone, because they're saying they're going to actually take this one off of the market because they don't want to lower the price, because they're bringing out a third iPhone, which is supposed to be the iPhone SE, the next generation of that one, which is going to be the more, economy wise, cheaper phone as far as this one. So basically with this phone here, I moved up from the 6s Plus, as I said, which, I mean, so far I've had it for 72 hours and I'm going to say it works great. I haven't had any complaints. As you see, I opted to go for the 64 gig. I mean, my 6s Plus was 64 and I had mad memory to spare, so I didn't really need to go to that 256. And as you see here, I have the space gray. This one I wanted because the other one was kind of like a white. They say it's space gray, but this one seems like it's more black. So this is the one I opted for myself personally. And as you see so far in the box, pretty much me. This is my average Joe, review, because there's more aspect from the regular guy. Pretty sure you've seen plenty of tech videos out there with the more in-depth. Me, this is from the average Joe use of it every day. You have your welcome packet. You have your whatever these are, I'm assuming stickers. I won't be using that. And of course you have your pamphlet here to let you know all of the new features they got with the iPhone, so you're just not totally lost with it. But no real need to get into that. Of course you got your little energy power brick plug thing. You never have too many of these things in my opinion. Then of course you have the wire earphones. Me personally, I'm probably going to be looking into getting somewhere along the lines of probably the wireless ones, because as you know, there's no plug-in headphone jack for these. Definitely can never have too many of these to go with the power cord. So with that being said, let's move on to the phone. And as you see with my phone, and remember, if you invest in something like this, get some kind of protection. I did not leave the store with no protection. This phone is all glass. As you can see me behind the camera in it, it's all glass. On the front, what I chose to go with, I'm going to give you an all in-depth review on here. As you see, I have my tempered glass on here. Now, my choice of tempered glass to go with, the InvisiShield. Let's move this to the side. The Sapphire Defense. The majority of these, the InvisiShield is 3 times shadow protection. This is 7 times because it has the sapphire infused crystals. Now, I looked at a couple of reviews on these and they said that the sapphire one left a lot more smudges and fingerprints. Me personally, with it being used, I don't find that the case. And then plus, if it gets too smudgy, I have my, my fiber cloth wipe. But me personally, I'm not finding it that much of a big difference from the tempered glass that I had with the InvisiShield on my 6s Plus, which was the regular glass. So me personally, with this phone, paying that type of money, I wanted the best protection money could buy. So this one went for about, I want to say $59. So, and plus if you register it, it has a lifetime warranty, so you really can't beat that. And it wasn't that hard to apply. As you can see, I wanted to go ahead and get it right onto my phone. And of course, you have the dual cameras on the back. Now, me personally, I'm not into the whole camera and recording thing. I might use it to probably do some of my videos. I'll let you know when I do, so you can see the difference in the clarity in it. But for the most part, I mean, I will probably record with it sometimes, and you know, and the front camera, they say is pretty normal. There's nothing really special about it, except with like some of the portrait modes and everything, and that crazy, the animal emoji thing, which of course I don't really use, so I don't worry about it. And as far as my protection, before we get into the actual phone, I chose to go with the OtterBox Defender. This was about $59 also. As you see, it comes with a clip. I won't be using that. I'll probably just keep it in my pocket. And as you see, they don't make the cases anymore with the built-in tempered protection or the glass, because they said it fogged up your phone. Because on my 6S Plus, I had tempered glass, plus I had front protection. So now you don't really get that. You got that microfiber to protect the back glass now that's on there. You do get the plastic hole right here where the Apple logo is, which I don't know why I would have preferred to have that on the front, but once it's all said and done, I'll let you see when it's all together on my phone to see what kind of protection it's giving you. But for the most part, getting into the regular phone, I don't prefer to use the Face ID. That's my Black Panther screensaver. Can't wait to see that when it comes out also. But I choose not to use the Face ID on my phone to open it and unlock it. I just stick with the regular passcode. I do use it on some of my other things, as far as like my bank apps and things like that, so I can hurry up and get into it without always having to log in. So the majority of the things like that to log in, I log into those with the Face ID, so I don't have to use it. And I do have to say, it is pretty good. I tested it out, had people look at it and it didn't open. Looked at me, I did it in the dark. So I mean, it does work for the most part. I just rather stick with using the passcode to open my phone. So let me open it right now. See, and if you tap it up, I will show you that much. If you tap it up from the button, you just enter in your passcode. And as you see, big fan of the It movie too, as you see, and as you've probably seen by some of my intros. And I have all my stuff. Once I put in my Apple ID, everything transferred over just the way I had it on my 6S Plus. So that was a smooth transition. And as far as everything I have on my phone, music-wise, and I already connected it to my Apple Watch. You know, I have the Series 2 Nike Pro Edition. That was a smooth changeover. As you see, everything there from my Apple Watch. You swipe it up, go back to the home screen. So I mean, like I said, I've had it for 72 hours. It's really a quick learning space. There's no home button. It's hard to figure out. Once you get a couple of swipes in, honestly, it's not bad at all. Like bringing down to your home screen. And remember, this is just my review for the average person. If you want to go for the phone and you're worried about certain things not working, don't be afraid of that. I mean, everything is smooth. I'm happy with the phone. Definitely going to keep it, because at first I thought I wasn't going to like it and go down to the 8 Plus. Not the case at all. Definitely happy with the product. Definitely worth the money. Now, of course, for me, for the plan I have, I mean, I make payments on the phone, so of course I didn't have to put that big whopping lump sum of $1,000 like everybody else. But for the most part, definitely happy with the phone. Not complaining at all. It's definitely where I want to be as far as phone wise, because I figure I'm going to have this for the next more than year or two, so until something else comes out, or something else above the X rather, unless I do go for the upgrade. But the X Plus, I'm hearing, is in the price range of about $1,200–1,300. I mean, unless I just look at it and have to have it type of deal, I just don't see it happening. But this is just my quick review on it. I mean, you know, like I said, if you're an average Joe and you want to get the phone and you're able to get it, definitely do it. I'm definitely happy with it. I definitely can't complain. It's super fast. You still have all your things that that you have in all your other phones in just a better way. You have your screens here. I mean, you get all your notifications. I mean, for the most part, you really can't beat it. So, with that being said, that's just my quick interview and quick take on it. I mean, there are other things I could get into, but like I said, I'm pretty sure you've seen that in a million videos. Tech wise, I mean, all the secret tips and tricks to it. I mean, which is pretty much, I wouldn't even call them tips and tricks, because I mean, they're pretty much average. Like if you want to go to a certain screen and get out of certain things, I mean, like you go to your call logs, bring it up, you can scroll through all your apps. I mean, it go back to your home screen by tapping the line. I mean, I'm happy. That's me for the first 72 hours with it. I mean, I don't want to make this a real long dragging video, but I will put my case on to let you guys see what it looks like with the protection on there, just so you can see what, I mean, there are millions of outer boxes out there, but this is me. This is the protection I needed because I drive a forklift, so you know, I have dropped my 6S before, nothing happened to it, so I definitely wanted the best protection money could buy. So let me give you all a quick look at what this looks like with the protection on. And here we go. Back with the protection on there. As you see, what I like about it, it has the plastic cover again, like I said, over here, which I'd have preferred it on the front. You got your in-depth indentation, so nothing can get to your camera when you sit it down. As you see, everything's kind of indented, which I definitely like about that. So I will say, with a lot of the cases they brought out, they did go out of their way to make sure you get all the protection in. You see your value changer button is right here. You open that up, you can change it. They have everything nice and enclosed. And here, this is the one thing I can say that's the hard part. You see they have the opening in depth for your speakers on both ends. But then getting this out to open up is a real pain to try to charge it. I'm not even going to fumble with that right now because I'll be here all day doing that. But again, like I said, everything is real responsive. As far as button wise, you can hold right here, turn your flashlight on. As you see it light up against the wall. And you press that to open your camera. And again, like I said, swipe up to open the phone up. But without getting all that detailed in depth to it, just wanted to share that with you guys, let you know. Moved up to the iPhone X. Definitely happy with it. I do have some other things coming in to go with the phone, different cases and everything. I give you my in-depth review on that to let you know, because you can't just walk around with a bulky case on all the time just in case you go out, step out, you want to have something slim on there, make it look real nice. So I picked up a couple of extra cases. Those will be coming in soon. I got a couple of other things also non-tech wise coming in soon, so stay tuned for a couple of more video drops. Definitely dropping a couple of back-to-back videos when those hit and those drop. So I'm glad to appreciate y'all watching this video. I'm happy to have y'all come back by the channel. This your boy Shawn.Stay.Fitted. Glad I can give y'all a little more in-depth review from the regular guy point of view as far as the iPhone X. If you got any questions, drop them down below. Pricing, different protection things, anything of that nature, man. I'm always happy to give my input and always give my answers to any questions you may have, man. So definitely don't hesitate if you have them. Again, this Shawn.Stay.Fitted, iPhone X. I'm out of here.